Well, hello and welcome to Stroke, the Journey Within podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Avila. I've been going through mini series of my story because I didn't think a lot of you knew my story. But I think one of the biggest impacts, as you'll see from this mini series, was my near death experience. That is really what had the most transformative effect on my life. Yes, by stroke, me wheelchair, speech deficit, but when I have my near-death experience and I went to that place, I cannot even put words how much my life was impacted. But I want to really get a short time because, and if we have time, I want to put your comments about screen is to talk back and forth. But if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Also, if you would take a minute and subscribe to Stroke TV Media's YouTube channel, I really appreciate it. It gets increase our impact and really helps us spread stroke awareness. So really take a minute if you can and subscribe to Stroke TV Media YouTube channel. You know, I want you guys to know that this podcast I created not to be about me, but to be about us, to give you a place to come and get some reassurance and some encouragement and let you know you're not alone in this battle. Because there's so many times we feel alone and isolated. And right now is one of the times I don't want you to feel that way because you are not alone. There's many of us out there with us that are with you in this battle against stroke. But today's an important message, so I want to get right into it. Let's go. Let's get this thing done. So here we go. And I'm going to be doing a little slide presentation. Here we go. So, how did I discover my purpose through my near death experience? What happened? I think the biggest impact of my life, I now knew there was a greater God. I knew He is real. I knew there was life after this one. And that He put me on the journey. He spared my life, paid me that journey. So that really is how I discovered my purpose. I went to that place and I got to know that God was real, that God exists. Not because of church, not because of religion, but God is real. So that is how I discovered my purpose, is because I discovered that God is real. That God had a purpose for me. And I'm here to tell you, as we get deeper into this, God has a purpose for you. You're not watching this for nobody to watch this go on. What is my purpose? I have such a deep love and understanding of those struggles of stroke survivor, and that's you. I just compelled to be here for you. There's not there's nobody that really understands like to be a stroke survivor, except not a stroke survivor. So my purpose I am doing right now, because I know what it's like to be you, because I'm one of you. I have realized this struggle. There was a saying that I came up with in the beginning: the stroke survivors are forgotten people. That we are not known by most people. And we'll get into this more. This part of your purpose, my purpose, is to make sure we're known, that we're no longer hidden from society, that we make our voice known, that today is the day that we stand up as stroke survivors together, as a movement, as a community, and bring awareness to stroke and what it does to people. I realized I was given a second chance at life. And I don't believe there's any mistakes in this life, period. I don't matter as who you are. That you'll watch this video because God has put you to watch the video. So I believe that everybody has been given a second chance because God has a purpose for me and you. You know, so many times stroke tells us we're worthless, that we've done on purpose. I'm telling you, you have a purpose. You have a purpose given to you by God. You're alive. How do I know you have a purpose? Because you're alive. I'm alive. If God was done with us, then we would not be here. But there's obviously something for us to do. And I'm going to get into a little bit about what that is that we're going to be doing. Oops, okay. Of course. Oh, I Sherry, hold on. It's Sherry Patterson. I have no idea why she's calling you during my podcast. Hold on. Hey, Sherry, what is up? I'm not, you're live during my podcast right now. Okay, bye. Bye. She obviously got to make it. I don't know why she's calling, but it's live. This is live television. This is what it's about. But I want you to know that I believe that you and I, if you're watching this, have a purpose at the stroke. I believe that our purpose is to raise stroke awareness as a community, as an individual. Everybody that is in your life that is a non-stroke person, you have an opportunity to tell them about stroke and what it can do. Everybody that's a stroke survivor in your life, you have a chance to minister to them, basically to help them get through their stroke. You do have a purpose, stroke survivor. Your purpose is to help other stroke survivors and to raise stroke awareness. Really important. We're not alive just to like take up resources, eat, drink, whatever. We're here to do something. We're here on a mission. Our mission in the community, stroke survivors. You and I come together, help stroke survivors, and help raise stroke awareness. Really is what our purpose is. I'm telling you, you didn't think of purpose. I cannot tell you enough. Your purpose is one, help your fellow stroke survivors, and two, raise stroke awareness. Really, really important. I mean, that's how, if you wonder what your purpose is, I know for a fact those two things are a purpose. Give it all you got, fire up your engines, raise stroke awareness. It's what we are, it's what we do. So there's couple more slides to go. One more slide actually to go, but I want to take on a conversation with you along. I want you to realize that my purpose was to build Stroke TV media. And it wasn't just for me. A lot of times it's just me talking, but I'm here to help you. You know, I was going through a video a memento, Roland Takaoka, who believed in stroke TV media long before what it is today. He died after about his fourth stroke. He died, passed away. But one thing that he made clear into my life, and I want to make clear to you, is you have root purpose to be alive. You have the ability to do what I'm doing. So if you want to raise stroke awareness, if you want to help a fellow stroke survivor, contact me. I built this platform, Stroke TV Media Platform, to give us, not just me, a platform to spread the news about stroke and to raise stroke awareness. We together are Stroke TV Media. I alone am not Stroke TV Media. It is us. It is about us. And I want to make sure you know that. Let me go for full screen alone. I want you to know that this platform, you see me right here, if you feel like you want to express yourself, you want to tell your story, come on my podcast, tell your story, share your story, your stroke survival story with other stroke survivors. If you want to podcast, you want to get a microphone and a camera and express yourself, I'll help you do that. I just want you to know the Stroke TV Media is my purpose. But the purpose for Stroke TV Media is to build a community of active stroke survivors. So if you want to take part in our movement, if you want to be part of this team, contact me. Email me. My email is right there at the bottom. Feel free to email me if you want to get involved, do a show or a podcast or just live stream anything. I'm here to help you. You could do what I do. If you want to do that budget friendly, you could do it for about 30, 35 bucks. You get a microphone and a camera. You can also choose your smart cell phone. Your cell phone also works just fine for streaming, but you can get into pretty reasonable. You don't need a screen in the back. And for anybody knows, watch parts 1, 2, and 3, you know why I have the Golden Gate Bitch Bridge in the background. I love to put a link to the playlist of my survival story in case you missed an episode. We're on chapter 5. This is chapter 5. But, I'm telling you my story. I want you to feel free and feel comfortable enough to come on my podcast and tell your story. I want you to feel free enough to let me help you stream on your cell phone to the group and live stream, whatever it takes. Just let me know and get a hold of me because that is a purpose. See, I want to make sure back up to a little bit. All of us kind of float at one point or another, thinking life really is an unmanly until we have a stroke. But in our reality, we have a purpose. You have a purpose. And it's a purpose of raising stroke awareness and helping stroke survivors. That is your purpose. So you go all in knowing that. Go all in helping your fellow stroke survivors. How do you help your fellow stroke survivors on Stroke TV Media Platform? You post in our stroke support group, Second Chance Stroke Survivors. That's a Second Chance Stroke Survivors on Facebook as a stroke support group. And we have over 7,000 members, and you can post there. You can live stream. You can help your fellow stroke survivors by using our resources. it'd be my honor to serve with you. See, I'm a true believer in what they call servant leadership. That means that, yes, I'm a leader, but I'm also a servant. I'm not full of myself. I don't do what I do till they bring attention to me. I do what I do to help you, stroke survivor. I do what I do to help you not just survive, but to thrive. And you really will not enter into the place of thriving unless you stop worrying about yourself and start helping people. Start helping other stroke survivors. It's really so much gets so boxed in, such in a bubble, forget to go outside of our bubble and your true happiness after stroke. It gets outside yourself, help others. Raise stroke awareness, help others battle stroke. Because as you and I both know, stroke in my book, it's one of the hardest things a person can go through. I want you to know if they're a stroke survivor, I have the utmost respect for you. I don't think anybody understands how hard you have it. I understand. I understand how hard you have had to tear up, get kind of shot up because it's a battle. It's it's a fight of emotions. It's a fight of trying to regain some sense of being out here on earth for a reason. And this podcast is here to tell you you have a reason. You do. You have the reason to help people. Help your brother, such a stroke survivor, and help raise stroke awareness. And like I said, I want to make sure you heard me. If you want to express yourself on camera or mic, I'll teach you how to do that. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to instill everybody in our community to become ambassadors for stroke TV media, raise stroke awareness worldwide. So please feel free to look me up, email me, my email right down here on the ticker down below. But email, let me know you want to get involved either help stroke survivors or live stream. Get out here and do a recording and just it could only be 5 minutes long. It doesn't have to be a full blown podcast. But just being out there, me who you are. See, what we don't realize, we forget, because stroke lies to us, that you are amazing. You are amazing. You're valuable and amazing. And you could take what stroke being hard, you could take that bad and use it for good. You could take your stroke and instead of lamenting on what you lost, use it as a platform, your own platform, to raise stroke awareness, to help your fellow stroke survivor get through this battle, this fight, this life. See, so many times stroke lies to you, stroke survivor, and tell you you're not valuable. I'm going to tell you the truth. There's more to you than even you know. See, your stroke, even though not good, was bad, can be used for good. You can use it for raising stroke awareness, not be stroke survivors. So in today's podcast, there's one thing I want you to know. Is that, let's see, we have a comment. Let's see, we have a comment. Let's see, I'm excited. Let's see what it is. Like if I'm a mouse, I don't know where it is. Frank, I don't know you, Frank. Oh, it's it's Frank. I didn't realize it was you, Frank. How awesome to meet it, bro. I really, just to get it know, uh, Frank, do you live in Scotland or Ireland? I forget. Oh my goodness. I'm stirred over. Frank was an actor and is an actor, still trying to break back into it as a stroke survivor. But Frank, I want you to know it means a lot for me to see you out there. Thank you for being out there. I really, really appreciate that. And Frank, hopefully you come on and share your story someday. Share your story of survival. I'd love to have you, be honored to have you on my show, on my podcast. But I want to make sure that you understand something. If there's two things that I want you to lay, and can I say too much probably? Help your fellow survivor get your eyes off yourself. Get your eyes off of yourself. So many times, stroke turns our eyes inward, and we just focus on us. But true happiness, true freedom will come when you turn your eyes off of yourself and you begin to help others. And you begin to restore awareness throughout your local community. That is when you will begin to experience life again. Life is about being all about you. It's about being about others, helping others. That really is what it comes down to. But I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank you for being out there, Frank. Thank you. If you watch this video and you want to get involved with Stroke TV Media, let me know to email me and I'll get you set up to teach you. Other than that, have a great day, everybody. I really want to say thank you. Thank you for being my brother and my sister. Thank you for being out there because you don't know it. But you actually help me just as much as I help you. So I want to thank you for that. Have a great day, everybody.